Hi guys, it's Shadow Gaga again, and guess what time it is? It's time for another Universal Yums. I would like to say thank you so much for all your views and also for the few people who have commented on my videos so far. Thank you so much for them. They were super sweet. Thank you very much. And it's surprising how far I've come from the beginning of the year with my Universal Yums journey, and I thank you for joining me on those trips so we can experience this stuff together. And speaking of which, I'm excited for this one because we have Germany, the home of beer and the sausages of different types. My favorite is bratwurst. And also where the fun festival of Oktoberfest had started. We have Oktoberfest here in the States as well. It is so much fun. It's beer, sausages, pretzels, and polka music, and dancing. Here in the States, here in my hometown, we have it near the railroad tracks, where there's a big stage of people in traditional German clothes playing polka music, and we have stalls filled with with food from Germany, like sausages, pretzels, and we have a ton of beer stalls. It's a lot of fun. And it always takes place at the end of October, if the name doesn't really give it away. But it's a lot of fun. Although some people tend to party a little too hard. I know my brother did last year. Good thing his wife was the one driving us home. But anyway, this is going to be fun. Although I need to let you know that there is one treat that we will not be able to try in this Universal Yums journey. And it is this, the dark chocolate brownie with chocolate filling. Apparently there's a shortage going around with that candy, and so Universal Yums was not able to get their hands on it. But you know what? It's okay. These things happen, and I'm sure a lot of countries have gone through the same thing. And I know our country has a shortages a lot of certain items. But to make up for it, they gave us candy from the UK and Finland. Which is funny because remember the last video that I did of the Scandinavian Universal Yums? We had only Danish and Swedish treats in there. So, fun fact, we get to try something from Finland a month later. But you know what? That's fine. We can't help these things, but at least I get to try these treats. And I get to try a UK treat before I even get the box, whenever that will be. But you know what? Let's get started. And as always, we're going to start with the savory foods first. So, here we are. We have crunch chips, barbecue flavor. And as you can see, we have the barbecue skewers and what looks like ketchup. Or is that barbecue sauce? I'm not sure. But still, it's a very appealing looking box. Let's see what this is, shall we? As soon as I get there. Aha! Barbecue flavored potato chips. Where there is crunch chips, there's a party. That is the original tagline for these intense barbecue flavored potato chips. Oh, intense. A lot different than the other potato chips I've tried from other countries. And after trying a few, we have to agree it's definitely a party in our mouth. They call to mind sweaty summer days around a hot grill, waiting for our favorite foods to be ready. And surprisingly, most of those popular barbecue foods found their origins in Germany. Understandable. From beer and potato salad to such sides as pickles and relish. Huh, I didn't know the potato salad came from Germany. You learn a lot of new things. They're all things we can't imagine barbecuing without. Many even argue that the delicious hamburger found its start in Germany's Hamburg. We don't know exactly where it came from, but we just had a delicious idea of our own. The next time you're grilling and have a burger, take out a pack of these delicious, crunchy barbecue flavored chips and put them inside your burger. Crunch! Now that's a party. I may not do that with burgers, but I do that with regular sandwiches, like ham sandwiches. I always put chips in there. So intense flavor. Of all the other countries I tried barbecue chips the flavor is kind of a little subtle. Unlike our country where flavors really pack a punch. But you know what? Since it says intense, you never know. I'm excited to try it. I love barbecue chips. Ooh, it smells really good in there. Oh, it really does smell like barbecue. My mouth is watering already just smelling it. And it looks like the same color as our barbecue chips. All right, here we go. Ooh. Now I know why they say it's intense, because as soon as you take a bite out of it, there's a smoky taste to them, just like a barbecue. And then it slowly goes away, and then you're tasting all what feels like grilled goodies in your mouth. I really do like this. I love the smoky taste into it. It definitely does spell barbecue flavored chips, and you're right, it does taste like a party, a barbecue party. It's so good. And it definitely it lives up to its name, Crunch Chips. I better stop before I eat them all. Because once I put one in my mouth and it tastes good, it's going to be so hard to stop. That is a 5. I love the start so far. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, well, this is interesting. Pommes frites and ketchup. I think they're supposed to be ketchup flavored chips. I don't know. But it's not really that strange to me, considering the fact that I used to dip my chips into ketchup when I was a kid. But the potato chips came from Fry's, so originally came from Fry's. When a customer complained their fries were too thick, that's how the chip was born. But I can't wait to find out what this is. Okay, potato sticks with ketchup flavor. Ooh, no plate of freshly fried golden and crispy French fries is complete without its signature sidekick, bright red ketchup. I totally agree. I always eat my fries with ketchup. Upon eating fries as fast as possible, dipping and dipping again, have you ever thought, what if these two ingredients came already combined? Our friends at XOX certainly asked themselves this question, because then they went ahead and invented these delicious pommes frites ketchup. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but make a comment down below if I'm wrong. Crunchily delicious potato sticks that have the flavor of the French fries and the ketchup already combined in your mouth. That's innovation. Germany loves French fries, usually referred to with the French term pommes frites. Still not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Often pairing these with heapings of ketchup, mayonnaise, curry powder, sausages, schnitzel, onions, and more. What loved ones on their pommes frites is intensively a painstakingly individual in Germany. So you should have a signature French fries in order too. Maybe it even begins with fresh French fries topped with these crunchy potato sticks. Now I've watched on the BuzzFeed Around the World where they did fries. They have an interesting combination where they have not only the crispiest French fries, but they also top it with curry powder, with mayonnaise, and ketchup. They say it's a very unique mix. Although I'm very curious what it will taste like with curry powder. I bet it gives it a good kick. I wonder if these two too. Oh, whoa, it really does smell like ketchup in there. It did look like fries, and it kind of looks like they have the ketchup on there. All right, here we go. Huh. All right, and this is very unique. Not bad. What's funny is that the smell kind of throws you off a little bit, but as soon as you take a taste, all that fades away and all you're filled with is just ready-made fries and ketchup. A very unique combination. I like that. That's a 4. A 4 because the smell kind of threw me off a little bit, but the taste kind of made up for it. Very good. And let's see what we have here. Ooh, Curly's. Peanut Classic, or freshly ground peanuts. Huh. That looks really good. All right, here we go. Oh, these are peanut flavored corn snacks. Oh, that sounds really good. Curly, truly irresistible. These corn snacks made with ground peanuts are wonderfully crisp on the outside, yet airy and melt in your mouth once you begin to chew. They're the perfect movie snack if you find yourself tired of popcorn. After all, you have more distinguished tastes. These peanut curls, or curlies, called Erdnusslocken. I'm so bad at pronouncing these things. I'm so sorry. All you German-speaking folks, I'm so sorry for pronouncing all this. Forgive me. In Germany, were invented in the 1960s. Ooh, vintage. And were immediately a smash hit. Their shape, distinctive and peanutty taste, and crunch all meant the generations of people believed they were the perfect shareable snack. And as according to Doren's mission, they made the joyous moments in our lives that bit more that been more enjoyable. Something that many German children did is bite the edge of a peanut curly, then lick it, sticking it to another curly. The challenge was to see how many you can get in a chain. We're not sure that's better than eating them, but maybe the longest chain wins the right to eat them all. That sounds like a fun challenge, but for the sake of this video, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Do the whole challenge. I'm going to see if I could try doing it. I'm not going to go all the way with the big chain. I'm going to see if that works. I'm going to try one first. Oh my gosh, it smells like peanuts in there. Whoop! I dropped one. Here we go. That's what it looks like. All right, here we go. Whoa. This really tastes like peanut butter. It really does, in solid form. That is mind-boggling how this really does taste like peanuts. Peanut butter, too. Okay, let's see if I can try that trick. It does work. Look at that. Now, oh man, that is really fun. Oop. That has got to be fun. That is a fun challenge. Just wanted to see if I could, and I did. That is a 5. That was surprising. Okay, let's try. Yes. I told my parents that if this box didn't contain anything with pretzels in it, I would be really upset. Because, you know, in Germany, that's where the pretzels came from. And lo and behold, here they are. I'm so happy. Salty pretzel sticks. Just hold on, I have a mouthful of peanuts right now. Man, that was fun. I'm enjoying this so far. Pretzels have been integral part of Germany and their baking culture for centuries. In Germany, they're referred to as Brezel and are thought to be a descendant from the Latin word for bracelet, named so for their distinctive curly shape. These salted pretzel sticks are delightfully crunchy and perfect for snacking. On throughout the day. They're awesome on their own, but also as a side to a meal, or sprinkled on top with some granola. An old German tradition is called Große Neujahrsbrezel, large New Year's pretzel. I'm so bad at pronouncing these things. I'm so sorry. It involves breaking a pretzel and sharing it with your loved ones to bring joy and prosperity to all. Ooh. These pretzel sticks aren't as large as a traditional New Year's pretzel, but if everyone takes a very, very thin nibble, they should there should be enough joy and prosperity to go around. After all, there are multiple pretzel sticks in the box. Very true. Although my favorite thing to do with pretzels is to dip them in ice and to dip them in chocolate and then let them freeze in the fridge for a little bit and then put sprinkles on top. That's how we love them here in the States. Chocolate covered pretzels. There we go. Oh, these are very, very long. These are the longest pretzel sticks I've ever seen. Tastes like the pretzels that we know and love here. But what's great is I'm tasting these from the source. Even though everyone's had a pretzel before, it's a lot different when you have tasted them from the country that they're from. I'm going to save these. A 4 because I've eaten pretzels all the time, but this one is from Germany, so that's great. All right, now time for the sweets. And now, because of what we're not getting the lot from Universal Yums, we're going to try these from the UK. Oh no, these are from the UK. I should have known that these would be in English. Okay, so what we got here is the English style caramels from the UK. And I'm not going to tell you anything about them because they're not printed in the book, because this was an extra gift given to us because we were not going to taste the other thing. So this is Dumble. Ooh. And you can definitely tell this is because the caramel's spilling out of it. All right, here we go. Ooh. Delicious. It is jam-packed with caramel. Granted, it's going to take some time to chew it because, after all, this is caramel we're talking about. But it's a good thing to have in your mouth. Sorry you have to watch me chew. Let's make this quick and swallow this. That was really good. I give that a 5, UK. Thank you so much for allowing me to try that. That was good. So much caramel. All right, we're going to try a Rolo, which is the soft toffee with milk chocolate from Finland. We finally get to taste Finland this time. I love toffee, so, ooh. Yeah, I think the chocolate is the filling on the inside because outside is pure toffee. Here we go. Oh no, wait, this is the English style caramels. The other one was the milk chocolate toffee one. I got them so confused. I'm so sorry. This is the English style caramels from the UK, and the other one was the soft toffee with milk chocolate. How did I get them confused? I don't know. I'm so sorry. Okay, the other one was a 5. Thank you, Finland. And this one is a 5 as well. Thank you, UK, for giving us this treat, and thank you, Finland, for the milk toffee. I can't believe I got them mixed up. So yeah, it switched. So yeah, the one I had was the caramel from the UK, and this is from Finland. Oh no, yeah, that's from Finland. So yeah, England, Finland. Okay. Now we got that taken care of. Sorry for the mix-up. I was mixed up too. Ooh. And here is a Coke bonbon with the picture of a goat. Oh, no, it's a cow on front of it. Oh, it's cow milk candy. It's salted caramel. Coke bonbon, translated to cow candy, is a delicious soft caramel with just the right pinch of salt to balance it. As Coke bonbon says, it's a perfect salty sweet treat, and not just for mermaids and sailors. Many associate single caramels with their grandparents. It was the perfect chewy, stick to your teeth together treat you could always find at the bottom of Grandma's purse. Same thing with mine. Much of this actually began in Germany with the caramel brand Withers and their ad campaign aiming to bring grandparents and grandchildren closer together with the help of a delightful sweet treat. Coke bonbon further innovates upon this German legacy by introducing us to flavored soft caramels. And perhaps it is time for the tables to turn. Take this delicious candy to your parents and grandparents and let them know you'll always have some in your pocket. Instead of grandparents, everyone will believe grandchildren always carry Coke bonbon perfect for sharing. I'm not sure that would be possible because I only have 2 in here. I'm going to take a small thing of this because I don't want to eat the whole thing, or else it will take me forever to eat it. You saw what happened with the candy from Finland. That you saw me take my time eating that. All right. You see, here's what it looks like on the inside, and I cut off a small piece of it. All right, here we go. Ooh. Oh, wow. It melts in your mouth. That's amazing. Okay, it didn't take that long to chew that, but still. Wow, amazing. That's a 4. I was not expecting it to go collapse in your mouth like that. Alrighty. And now we have these. I'm not even going to try to pronounce them because, as you can tell, I have been terrible at pronouncing. All right. Now here's what they are in English. Delicate wafer rolls with blackcurrant flavored cream. Ooh, blackcurrant. I never had those before. These delicious light wafer rolls have a perfect blackcurrant flavor and a flavored cream at their center, sweet and tart in equal measure. Blackcurrants are lesser known berries, known for their strong flavor, often used around the world in jams, but they were first grown and cultivated in the monasteries and throughout northern Europe around the 11th century for medical reasons. Oh, it was used for medicine. Huh. Much superstition surrounding the fruit. And many Europeans believe blackcurrant branches could be used as amulets to ward off misfortune, with many hanging them above their doorways as protection. Northern Germany, Gutes is a popular pudding-like dessert made with cooked blackcurrants. When you eat these flavored wafer rolls, imagine that you're eating some Gutes, and decide how much you like blackcurrants. In a berry tournament, which berry would you place on top? German desserts use dozens of berries, from cherries to raspberries to currants. Who reigns supreme? Well, first, I need to see if this is a contender. This is a very, very big bag. I never had a bag of these kind of things before. Ooh, it smells good in there. Oh, they look cute. And as you can see, they're blackcurrant on the inside. All right. This is my first time trying something with blackcurrant flavor in there. Cheers. Huh. I'm not getting much taste of the blackcurrant. All I'm tasting is wafer. I think it's kind of a subtle flavor, not too heavy. But it's still a pretty good taste. I am tasting the blackcurrant, but it's not strong. It's not overwhelming. I'm just mostly tasting the cookie. It's still very good. I get that 3 because although the cookie was very, very good, I was slightly disappointed that there was not much of a taste of blackcurrant. But not everything can be a pack and a punch in your face type of flavor, which I'm grateful because I'm sure blackcurrant is probably a strong flavor. All right. Oh, speaking of wafers, here comes another one. Ooh, this one is cheesecake flavor. That's going to be very interesting. I love cheesecake. Okay, here we go. Cheesecake flavored wafers. Thin, crunchy wafers layered with a cheesecake flavored cream come together to create this delicious waffles. Light, airy, and sweet, but with a tang that calls to mind the more complex flavors of cheesecake. With a history dating back to ancient Greece, cheesecake, then called lebama, was a delicacy reserved for special occasions. Today, it's the most traditionally associated with New York. Yeah, New York cheesecake is the best. Although it was a German immigrant who brought over Kaiserkluchen, I hope I pronounced that right, and popularized it, leading to the widely beloved smooth and velvety New York cheesecake we have today. And I love that so much. I love it with strawberries. German Kaiserkluchen is usually made with quark cheese, which is closer to cottage cheese than the American preference of cream cheese. Huh. That will definitely be a whole different experience. There's a whole lot of cheeses. There are dozens of different cheesecakes in the world, from a multitude of fruit toppings to biscuit to these delicious cheesecake flavored wafers. It may take you an entire lifetime to try them all. I'm going to try the original one, though. Oh, from Berlin. So, may I add cottage cheese instead of cream cheese? That's going to be a whole new flavor in the ball game. Looks like an ordinary wafer snack. All right, here we go. Ooh, I like this. Tastes like it makes it sweeter. Now I see why there's cottage cheese in this. It makes it sweeter. Delicious. What an interesting discovery. Ooh. And there's a tang in there too. Wow. That was surprising. I've never tasted cheesecake flavored snacks that have cottage cheese in it instead of cream cheese. That was very interesting. I like that. That's a 4. Definitely a 4. And now we're going to come to one of my mom's favorite candies. Well, of sort. This is this looks like a chocolate filled with cherry. And milk chocolate with Armenia cherry flavored filling. Amarina. There we go. It's heavy. It's a heavy piece of chocolate. All right, here we go. Why don't you just eat chocolate when you can eat the Amarina cherry chocolate bar? Hailing all the way from Germany and its Black Forest. Wait, let me try that again. I read around. Why Egypt's chocolate we can eat the Armenia Marina cherry chocolate bar hailing all the way from Germany and its Black Forest. Black Forest cake, the luxurious and German dessert stuffed full of cherries, cream, chocolate, and brandy. Ooh, brandy. Is an inspiration for this chocolate bar made with Amarina, sour wild cherries. Oh, sour wild cherries. The filling at the center is tart and surrounded by a rich milk chocolate to balance its sharpness. Filling as amara in Italian means bitter. Germany's history with cherries spans back thousands of years. Pliny, the Roman author, first mentioned cherry in cultivation in Germany's Rhine region in 60 AD. Whoa, that is very far back. Today, the region is UNESCO World Heritage Site for its long tradition of growing and farming dozens of different varieties of cherry trees, with sour cherries as a lasting mainstay in Germany's most popular desserts. A towering cherry legacy stretching from 60 AD all the way to you enjoying this chocolate bar with its decadent cherry center. Wow, that is very far back. Okay. I feel like I'm opening a Wonka bar. All right, I'm going to try this piece. All right, here we go. Oh. Ooh, well, they were right about one thing. It really is filled with sour cherries. Wow. Ooh. Way too sour for my taste. I get that too. It's not exactly my favorite. I don't really like chocolate filled with cherries. It's not really my thing, but I'm sure all of you and most of you like that, so I'm sure you'll give it a different rating if you try this. See what else we have. Ooh. Oh, no, wait. Let me try this last one first before we go into the sour. Ooh, marzipan. That sounds good. Okay, here we go. Dark chocolate coated marzipan. Ooh, that's good. I love chocolate marzipan. How much marzipan and chocolate could you eat? What about your whole family? Schlagwerder Schlagwerder annually produces over 10,000 tons of their delicious marzipan. While we're not sure we can eat all of that, we're definitely made a significant dent. The sweetness of this marzipan, made with almonds and shaped into loaves, is offset by the richness of the dark chocolate coating working together beautifully to create a balanced dessert. I'm so sorry. I had so much caramel and stuff in my mouth. I'm slurring my words right here. There we go. Germany has its own set of marzipan laws that ensure the result is a German marzipan. One of the focuses on the richness of the almonds in the paste instead of adding too much sugar. Originating in royal courts in ancient Mesopotamia. Yay, I said it right. Marzipan has always been thought of as having dozens of benefits, from banishing fevers and colds to the German tradition of gifting it to bring luck in the new year. Perhaps we should all be giving each other marzipan all year long. Well, you know what? My family does that too. We're not part German, but we do give some of our family members marzipan treats, especially my sister-in-law, who is not only she Polish and Ukrainian, but she's also part German. So we already got that. All right, here we go. Ooh, here we go. Look at that. Now let me break a piece off. Ooh, it actually looks like coconut in there, but I know it's marzipan. Here we go. Oh, sorry, I raised it up too high. Here we go. Well, they were right. The dark chocolate does balance out the marzipan here. Very good. That's a 5, since my family eats that a lot. It goes beautifully together. And now for the last one. It's the sweet and sour apple trio. Oh, it's vegan, and it also has all 3 of the popular apples: Honeycrisp, Granny Smith, and Golden Delicious. Look at that. Our last treat for today. Here we go. Apple flavored gummies. Play with your food. This is the command at the center of Fruities Ethos. One that wants to make your food more playful, to expand the boundaries of what we think food is actually for. These delicious apple flavored gummies alternate between sweet and sour with 3 different apple varieties: Granny Smith for the sour, Golden Delicious for the sweet, and Honeycrisp for the super sweet. And while these gummies are delicious to suck on and enjoy as it is, we recommend following a Fruities instructions and expanding the way you see candy. Are these rings good to wear as rings? How about as garnishes in a glass of fizzy apple juice? What if you have them on top of a sweet and sour ice cream sundae? If it isn't crazy, you're not playing with your food enough. Simply submit your best idea to a Fruities website, and you might be featured. Well, I guess the old saying here in the States, where we advise children not to play with their food, I guess that doesn't apply here. All right. Now, I'm going to follow what they say, and I'm going to wear it while I eat it. Here we are. Here we are. Ooh. Whoo, I think I got the Honeycrisp. Ooh, man. That is, oh my gosh. Sweet and sour. Whoo, man. I think I am eating my words now when I said that I wanted something that will pack a punch of flavor. I got what I asked for. Whoo, man. You seriously take the first few bites that it hits you right there. Wow. But then the sourness goes away and you simply enjoy the apple flavor. Well, that is a big experience. That is a 4, because I was not expecting it to hit you with the sourness right away. But still, that was very, very good. I like that. Well, that's it for this Universal Yums. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will let you know that next time we're going to be trying holiday treats from around the world. Now that will be a fun train to go on. Consider a Christmas journey around the world. Again, thank you very much for joining me. And I must say my favorites today are probably this and this. Even though this one was a 4, it was still fun. But this one has to be my favorite barbecue chip ever. The smokiness of the taste, it was very good. And so, join me next time for another Universal Yums. And I hope you enjoyed this journey with me. And if you're curious about what these might taste like, join Universal Yums website and subscribe. And also on that site, whatever you want to spend, you can get. You can get a small Yums box, which is the least expensive one, the medium one, which I got right here, which is $27, I think. Well, around there, where you get to have chips and treats. But if you get the Super Yums box, which is the most expensive one, you get not only more treats in there, but also a drink. And comment, and you can make your own videos of how you experience them, because everyone's opinion is different with these. So that's it for today. And so this is Shadow Gaga 91 signing out.